Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a online makeup haul. Now all the stuff that I am showing I pretty much ordered around Black Friday, and I haven't done a video of it before because I was waiting on the Jeffree Star palettes. Now I have never ordered any Jeffree Star palettes before. Thought it was time. They were on sale. So I'm probably not going to do a full-on review on any of this, but if you want me to talk about it later, more than welcome to. If you want me to do a look with something, let me know. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get into all the loveliness that I have before me. And I kind of spread it out so to make it easier. And I haven't opened anything, so all the swatching and everything will be as new to me as it is you. So first thing, this is not makeup, so it's not as exciting. This is from Skin & Co. This is Whipped Polish Cleansing Cream with truffle extract, and it's whipped cleansing cream. Yeah, mouthful. And that is that. Right now, I'm not. The next thing I got here is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Prime and Set Kit. Now, I have all of this already, but like, this is affordable and it works really well, and I wanted more, so I did get a whole nother set. I'm going to pull it out of the box to show you what comes in the box. Okay, so what comes in the box, you get a hydrating hyaluronic acid primer, which if you watch my videos, you know I use this quite a bit because it's really good and I love it. And then it comes with a beauty sponge, and these are really good, really affordable. So if you need new sponges, I highly suggest and recommend buying a bunch of them because they're really good. And then it comes with this right here, which is the hyaluronic acid setting mist, and I use that a lot too. Those are really good, really affordable, and if you watch my videos, you also know that most of the makeup I use is not cheap. So keep that in mind, that I'm using that with some of my higher end stuff because I think it's that good. Alright, so the next thing I got from ColourPop is this lip balm. You know, this stuff has literally been sitting in the corner of a room in a box for a month because I was waiting on those Jeffree Star palettes. I ain't gonna lie, it was that long. So I'm gonna take that out and let's see what this lip balm looks like. Okay, so it is clear with a tint. Oop, I got some other makeup on here, so let me clean my hand real quick. Okay, so you can see it right there. It's just a gel. It's nothing too exciting, but I like my lip balms because I don't like dry lips. So that is that. And so then I got a couple Tarte products. This is the Tarteist Pro Go, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Do I need this palette? Probably not. I probably have a lot of palettes with similar shades, but that is what I got, and I am swatching that. Okay, so now that I swatched it, I'm really excited I got it because these colors, I mean, they're creamy and they're shiny and they're awesome. Look at that. Do you see the payoff on that? And look how well that shines. Super pretty. Okay, so that is the Tarte palette there. And I did get another Tarte palette, which I'm about to show you. I've got to clean my hand off again because I ain't gonna be swatching on the same hand without cleaning it. Alright, so here is the next palette here. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow 3. Why do I keep getting highlighters? I don't know. I don't need more highlighters. Honestly, I have like a drawer of pan highlighters and a drawer of cream highlighters. Don't necessarily know that I need more, but that is the inside. Okay, so I am going to swatch. Okay, so these are the swatches of the highlight. So you can see they're very, very similar. The browns, those ones. They are slightly different, so if you use them the same shade range together, you're going to have a little bit more dimension with your highlights, but then you can mix and match. I like to mix and match. Sometimes I go very simple, but you know, I like to mix and match everything. I love depth to everything. So that is that. And we are moving on to the next item. The next item I have here is a lip plumper, and this is a super volume with ginger oil, and this is something I got off of Amazon. See that? There you go. Okay, if you look at my lips, they're pretty full. I don't really need fuller lips, but I do use lip plumpers sometimes because, like, in spite of how young I look, I am at an age where my lips are starting to bleed because I am starting to lose collagen in my lips. And lip plumpers just kind of stretch them out a little bit and make them bleed a little less. So therefore I like lip plumpers, and that is what that one looks like. And I have no idea what I'm going to think of this one, to be honest. It's different. It's clearly not English, but it is with ginger, and yeah, I just wanted to give it a try because it was something different. So that is the lip plumper. And this next item is from the company Metaluca, and yes, that is an MLM. My mama actually got this one for me. She doesn't sell it, but she did sign up for it, so she does give me products from them, and I use them because it's my mama. I'll put it that way. But first it had this palette. Let's get the palette out. And this is what the palette looks like. Back to basics. There's the inside. And as you can tell, they're all magnetic and stuff goes inside. And of course she got me the stuff that goes inside. So we're gonna go ahead and look at that and put them in. So the first one we got here, I don't know, looks like a mystery shade. But yeah, this is what they look like individually. Back to basics. There we go. So this first one is, I don't see the shade here. Basic Beach, are they all say that? Anyways, this one says Basic Beach. It's a nude color. Stick that in there. This one says Basic Habitat. So I'm kind of getting the idea that these are going to be like beiges, kind of, I guess. But that is that one. And this one is Basic Proof. This one's kind of a rose blush color. Kinda, still more brown. Okay, this next one is Basic Fixation. And the last one that goes in the palette is Back to Earth. So this is the dark one. Really nice. Okay, so I'll show you what the palette looks like now that I've got everything inside. Alright, so now it's time to swatch all of that because I'm curious because, you know, back in the day, Metaluca did not have makeup, and now everybody's got makeup, so. And so far these are really, really creamy. Like, I'm impressed. Like, some of those makeup MLMs, their makeup is not this creamy. I ain't gonna lie, they are not this creamy. And I'm not just saying that, I'm very picky. I'm really kind of curious to see how well this is gonna wear, but I can tell you this is super creamy, and I'm kind of impressed, really, to be honest. But that is what they look like. You can see the other color up here. They're kind of shimmery. They are very basic. I do like them. I think this is very wearable and definitely something I'm going to give a try. If you would like me to do a full review on this eyeshadow palette, just let me know below. We will move into the next products. Next products here, we have 2 of the glitter flips from Seat London. And these were all kinds of different sales. I ain't gonna lie, I got from different online websites. I just went a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I went really crazy. Okay, so this one is Chaos. And if you're not familiar with Glitter Flips by Ciat London. It's going to go on matte, and I'll show you that in a minute. And when you have it on your lips and you press it, then it shows glitter. Okay. So there is Chaos, and you see it's matte. And then the next one here is, what is this one? Fortune. I'll show you that one. And this one's purple. So you see the colors there, and I'm not sure how this works. I'm going to press it with my fingers and maybe it'll be glittery. But that is that matte looking. Let's see here. Yep, you can kind of see it. You see the glitter effect there? Maybe not, I don't know, but I see it. Is it as pronounced as I expected? No, but it might be on your lips. I don't know. But I really wanted to try these. I thought they were super cool, and so I got me a couple. So we will move on to Beauty Bakery, because I got a bunch of stuff from them as well. Okay. So Beauty Bakery, I have, let's actually start with the lips here. I got a liquid lip, and this is metallic, and I have some of their liquid lips, and I love them. They're really good and really creamy, so I wanted to get some more, or at least another one. And this is the packaging. I think the packaging's cute. This says liquid metallic lipstick and smudge free, and they are smudge free. I've used them before. They are definitely smudge free. And this is, I mean, that's just cute to me. Okay, so pull that out. This is what it looks like. I like their packaging. It's so nice. Okay. This is super metallic. I was not expecting this metallic, but it is very metallic. Can you see that? Look at that shine. Like, you can't see on camera how metallic this is, but it's like eyeshadow metallic right there. See that? Okay, so there was one other lip product I had got from Beauty Bakery, and that was the Long Lasting Gloss. And this is Holy Cannoli. And again, the packaging, super cute. I'm like dropping things. Okay, there's the Holy Cannoli. I really like this. This is a really nice color. Okay, so let's watch that one. I am going to use this one so much. I'm telling you that now. Look at that. That will make a really nice topper too. Look at that. Okay, done looking at that. We are moving into some of the other products now. So first thing here is the Beauty Bakery 3-in-1 Full Coverage Concealer. Now, I don't really use a lot of full coverage products, but I'm gonna try them. I really wanted to try some full coverage things, and I think concealer should be. I use concealer mainly because like I get red spots sometimes, and like I have really bad blue veins under my eyes, and that's really what I use it for more than anything. But this is what it looks like. I think I showed the package, but that was the package it came in. Clearly it's very fair because I am fair. I think this was one of the lightest colors I could get. This is 018 Nice Cream. And of course the package there. I'm gonna swatch this next to the lip colors, hope you don't mind. Okay, yeah, that is probably way more full coverage than I'm used to, but it's gonna cover some things. Let me see that. Yeah, that is way more full coverage than I am used to. But like, you know what? Rubbing it in a little bit, it seriously covered like some of the texture in my hand, which I'm kind of impressed by. So yes, all over that. So I also got one of their foundations because I want to venture with my foundation a little bit, because I've been using ColourPop. I like ColourPop, and I have another foundation. I can't even think of who it's by right now. But anyways, I think it's by Benefits. It's like a, I don't know. Anyways, but I've been using those two foundations, and I really kind of wanted to venture out with my foundations a little bit, so I got the Beauty Bakery Insta Bake Aqua Glass Foundation. And this is, they made this thinking of the K-Beauty technique for glass skin. And I have the Touch of Soul Glass Skin primer that I got in a beauty box, and I thought this might pair well together. Plus, I have really dry skin, so something like this, a look like that, is going to be great for my skin. But this is what it looks like out of the box. There you go. Okay, so let's put that on. Okay, so this was unexpected. Super, you see that? It came out way watery compared to what I thought it was going to be. It's not like watery, it's just more liquid. I'm rubbing it in just so we can see what it looks like on the back of my hand. And you see that? I think this is a really good color match, actually, because sometimes they don't quite match up right. But yeah, this one seems like it's going to be a good color match. And that is the foundation I will be trying. And another thing, okay, so I know a lot of people do these 24-hour foundation wear tests to review the foundations. I'm not ever going to do that, and I'm going to tell you why. Foundation wears completely different on different skin types, and it also wears completely different if you use a primer and the type of primer you use. So if I'm going to review a foundation, I'm going to want to try it out for a good solid month or so, just to see how it works with my skin, how it works with the different primers I have. And I do have plenty of primers. I have a drawer of primers as well. And they're not all created equal. Like, I cannot use a matte primer on my skin. It dries me out too much, and my skin actually starts feeling like it's burning. However, if I use like a tinted moisturizer or a really dewy foundation and it just comes off really oily, well, if I use a matte primer and then put that on it, it wears like a dream. I don't know why it works that way, but that's how it works for my skin. So generally, I don't use matte primers because they destroy my skin, and it's never a good experience for me. So if you want me to come back later on after I've wore the foundation and talk about my experience with it, with different primers and how it wore differently, then I'm more than happy to do that. But I will not do a 24-hour wear test because of how the products act different with different combinations. So we will keep moving. Let's see. I also got from Beauty Bakery this setting powder, and it is chiffon pink. I don't really know, but look at the packaging on that too. It's like a little flower bag. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up and see what we think of the powder. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this now, because this is super pink. Like pretty packaging. It was telling me that the pink would be good on my skin. I'm looking at it now and I'm a little bit terrified. I ain't gonna lie, I am terrified because this is super pink. Okay, let me open this up. Okay. I'm gonna dump a little bit on my hand. Can you see it? Yep. So let's rub that powder in. Okay, not bad now that I've rubbed it in. Like, you can't even tell it's pink now that it's rubbed in. So it may be fine, but I don't know. I wanted to try something different, so this is very different. Yeah. So the next item I have here is the Oatmeal Translucent Setting Powder. Yes, I got 2 setting powders. I usually don't have a lot of setting powder. I literally have 3 in a drawer, and I just wanted to expand upon that because, again, foundations, setting powder, concealers, eye primers, those are the things I haven't explored a lot of and kind of want to. And I don't know. Some companies still don't make eye primer, and I need it because of my eyes. They just don't hold shadow. Like, everybody else's, so I definitely do use eye primer quite a bit. Anyway, so this is the packaging for the setting powder. I guess you already said it with the other one, but we will open this one and check this one out. And this is more in the shade range that I am used to working with. I'm not used to using pink setting powder, so the other one is kind of, it's interesting to me, to say the least. It's very interesting. But white powder, I'm not going to lift it up anymore because it'll go everywhere. And this is probably, I'm probably going to use it like the other ones, but yeah, very white, very sheer. So that is that. And I have one more Beauty Bakery product because I can never ever get enough of setting spray. I decided to try their setting spray. This is A Prayer of a Sweet Lover, Sweet Grace. Okay, so this was Oven Fresh Established 2011 must-haves. Okay, I'm gonna spray this just because I want to see what it smells like. Okay. You know what? It smells good. It smells like something. I'm not sure what I would say it smells like, but it smells sweet, and I like that. I do like this. Okay. Anyways, so that is not all. I also ordered some primers and foundations from Juvia's Place. My skin has tons of pink undertones, and like if I go completely blonde, like ends of my hair is blonde, but like there was a phase in my life I thought I was going to go complete blonde and bleach my hair, and I didn't like it because my skin looked red all the time. It looked like I was embarrassed or blushing or had a rash all over my face because it didn't really complement my skin color. And I also have those pink undertones, and it just exaggerated it. I don't wear a lot of white because of the simple fact that white makes my skin look pink and like I have a rash going on, and I don't like that. So I tend to pick a lot of darker colors and things, jeweled colors, because it evens out my skin tone. And when it comes to foundations and primers, I generally pick things for people with pink undertones for that reason. But when I was on their website, it was saying that if you have blue veins that show, then you have neutral undertones. That really confused me because typically it's always been pink undertones. But because I wasn't sure and everything was on sale, I got the concealer and foundation for both neutral and pink undertones for my skin. So I figured we can play with it, see how it goes. And again, I'm not doing a 24-hour wear test on it, but after a month or so of me using this, if you want me to come back and talk about my experience, then I'm more than happy to. So the concealer here is I Am Magic Concealer. And the two shades that I got, let me see if I can find it, is Concealer 23 and 21. So let's go ahead and open those right up. And see the sun moving, you know. Okay. Okay, so right out of the box, they literally look the same. Absolutely the same, so I don't know. Yeah, okay, I am going to put them both on my hand and we will see. Those things are tight. Okay, so they are both on my hand. This one is the 21, this one is the 23, and I think this one is the pink one, but I think they're both pretty close. I think this one works and so does this one. Yeah, see, if I mix them together, it's perfect. It's my skin color is clearly somewhere in between. It's not really a match for either of them completely, I don't think. It is somewhere in between. So that is that. We are moving on to the foundation that I got. You already know the spill, so I'm not going into that. I have Vienna 700 and Isla 730. And we will open them both. And right out of the boxes, it looks the same, of course. They do have the labels up at the top, which is good because I'm about to put them both on my hand. So this one is the 700 and this one is the 730. And I think, I kind of feel like this is going to definitely be a situation where I will be mixing and blending because I don't think either of them are really true to my skin color. You see that? You know, a lot of people think that if you're super white, you got tons of selection, but I'm telling you, if you are too white like me, this is what you get stuck with. A bunch of really white foundations and primers that don't match, and you just do the best you can because that's just what you got. So I'm gonna mix it a little bit, see what happens. Okay, so mixed by themselves. Mixed is a little bit better. I don't know. This is definitely full coverage, and again, I don't normally do a lot of full coverage, so I don't know how this is gonna go down, but I don't think either color is quite right. I'm gonna make them work because I paid for it, because that is what I do. I don't know. Anyways, that is the foundations, and I am taking that off my hand, and we are gonna get into the Jeffree Star palettes that I ordered. And I ordered more than one because again, I never ordered a Jeffree Star palette, and for me, I'm already heard everyone say that they're awesome. So for me, it was more like an issue of I really just want to compare these palettes to what I already have. Now, if you ever want me to do a video where I compare them on camera, let me know and I will gladly do that. So, all right, first palette is the infamous Blood Sugar. And of course, I haven't had any of these. Now, truthfully, the only reason I have never bought a Jeffree Star palette is they're expensive and I don't like to pay full price for anything. I really don't. I literally look for sales, and if it's on sale, it's a good, if it's a good price, then I consider buying it. And these were on sale and they're never on sale, and this happened. So Blood Sugar, if you have not seen the inside of the palette, let's go ahead and look at that. Inside of the palette. The packaging makes it look like it's super red on the inside, but like really looking at it, they're not super red. You've got some really nice red colors in here, but you've got a lot of browns too. So I'm gonna swatch all of them on my hand. Okay, so I have them swatched on my hand. I want you to look at this. There's not a lot of red in it. Like the palette itself is red, but like look, that one's red, that one's red, that one's red. That's kind of like a burgundy, kind of a mauve, purple, kind of a pink color. That's like a sheer pink color, white, and then you got all these browns. So it's not 100% red. In fact, there's very few actual reds in the palette, which I find very interesting. As far as quality, these are creamy, they are smooth. Do I have other palettes that are smooth and creamy like this? Absolutely I do, and some of them are cheaper. So I don't know, maybe and I'm not going to say I'm not going to love this palette, I'm not going to use it. I'm definitely going to use it for that, for the price point of these palettes. You know I'm using it, but I'm just kind of like, okay, so some of this is hype. Is it good? Yes. Is there other brands out there that make just as good eyeshadow that aren't as expensive? Yes. So just think about that for a minute. Okay, so next palette I have is Blue Blood. So, Blue Blood out of the box looks like this. And if you haven't seen the inside, there is the inside of the palette. Now this one does look way more blue, I can tell you that. And I'm really excited about this because I was really into blue eyeshadows long before this palette came out. when this palette came out, everyone was doing blue looks. I got super excited about that. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch these, and I will tell you what I think just based on the swatches. Okay, so those are the swatches of the Blue Blood. And you can see that these are way more of a blue range. Some of them are kind of a seafoam color, but they're blues, and I can appreciate that. I probably like this palette a little bit more than the Blood Sugar one, because I feel like this is just more together for whatever reason. But again, same feelings about quality. Are these bad quality eyeshadows? Clearly not. But I do think that there are other brands out there that bring just as much to the table and aren't as expensive. But anyways, and I'm sure part of what you're paying for is the packaging too, because this packaging is seriously on point and it's gorgeous. Anyways, I do have some more palettes by Jeffree Star because, like I said, I went there. The next one is the Mini Jawbreaker. This is the Mini Jawbreaker, and if you have not seen the inside, you're probably living under a rock, but this is the inside. And I am swatching that. Okay, so those are those swatched. They definitely are Jawbreaker colors. I really like this one right here. It's kind of like a mustard gold color. But these are really pretty shadows. I really like them. I like the range. And I have one more palette. This is the last palette I have, very last product in my haul, and that would be the large Jawbreaker palette. Alright, so this is the large Jawbreaker palette. Kind of goes with my outfit. It's like it's meant to be. Okay, so the inside looks like this. And I am going to attempt to swatch all that and talk about the color range a little bit. Okay, so that was a lot of shadow in that one palette, and I did manage to swatch every single shadow on my hand. Look at that. I think that's kind of pretty looking, honestly. But anyways, these shades, I mean, look at that. That is a really good variety of different shades, and they are all very different. You see that? They all shine a little bit different. You got a good mix of mattes and shimmers and metallics in there. I'm actually kind of more impressed by the Jawbreaker, which is weird because like I heard more complaints about the Jawbreaker palette than I did the other palettes. But like for me, I think this palette is more of a good fit for me. But that is the end of my online makeup haul. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorite products were in this haul. And if you want to see me do anything with anything that I showed you, just let me know below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.